Rooster! Nice shot. All right, here. Drop.
This is fun. I love this. Here's for down.
Rooster, right for you, Daddy! Nice! See the proof of the feathers? Well, Donnie's got the quick moves.
What?
Said you got the quick moves.
It's teamwork. It's not just like sitting in a deer stand by yourself by chance if a deer comes by. It's the dog is your team, these people are your team, and it's like you against the birds. It's the best.
Rooster, rooster, get it, get it.
Oh!
Good shot.
You know, a lot of people shot at that bird, but it's mine.
Rooster! That's a rooster! Shoot him! Good boy, Scumps. That was great. First field 13.
I shot 3 times out of about 15.
Oh, boy, God almighty. He did good.
Yeah, it just made his year. He can retire now a happy boy.
You know, on the segment of this show that you just watched, I hope one message resonated to you from all the members of her family. Did you notice how every one of them talked about absolutely how much fun they were having? The girls about with their sisters and with their family together, and Chrissy and I about with the kids and all of that together. That's because it's more fun than we can even tell you about. They weren't, I mean, that was stuff they weren't told to say. They just said it because that's the absolute truth. You can get more interactive and work together more with your family on a pheasant hunt than any other kind of a hunt you could go on. You go in a goose blind or a duck blind, you're in blinds, and sometimes you can be in the same one, lots of times you can't, you're in separate place. You go on a grouse hunt, it's not the same. You don't have flankers and pushers, you just got a dog and a guy or two. And so this is the epitome of the hunt. If you have family, for God's sakes, take them out to Hedegar's. We're going to give you Doug's contact information on this show as well, because he's got it down to a science and an art, and it's very, very safe. There's safety meetings that happen ahead of time. You don't shoot any low rising birds, period. They've got to be up a certain amount before you shoot at them, or you're not going to hunt the rest of the day. I mean, he's wonderfully strict because he's very, very safe with everything that he does. And he's the most amazing shot I've ever seen in my life. I watched him kill the flying pheasant one day while he was posting with me, and the kids are coming up and they flush a rooster and it goes real high in the air. And Doug just goes, sees where the bird's going, goes like this, takes the shotgun with his left hand by itself, goes boom! That bird had to be 70 or 80 yards in the air and wide open. And he absolutely dropped it with one shot with his left hand, not watching the bird. I mean, that happened. I wish we'd have got it on film, but I was standing right next to Doug and the kids seen it as well, and it was the most amazing shot I've ever seen a person make at a pheasant. He is incredible. He's incredible as a businessman. He's incredible and a lot of fun to hang around. The food is delicious. It's always ranch wives, and they're cooking pheasants. They're cooking big prime ribs, all kinds of stuff. There's pool tables, there's poker tables and everything in the back room, and everybody gets around at night and you mingle with all the hunters and talk about the trips. Rooster!
Rooster, rooster!
Makes you kind of feel alive in a way. You get to be out here in nature. You get to, it's really exciting and it's really fun. And you know, I don't know how to really describe it, but I would regret if I never tried it, that's for sure. Because now that I've started it, I absolutely love it. And you get to kind of connect with everything. You know, like, that's kind of why we're here, I think. Rooster coming, kids!
It's pretty cool to see how everybody has a different job. You got blockers, you got flankers, you got walkers. And then you don't necessarily have to do the same thing every time. You can switch it up. Definitely a different hunting experience than a lot of other stuff I've done. But it's still just as fun as everything. So. Rooster!
Did I get that? Yes!
Nice shooting.
Nice shot. Very nice shot.
That was beautiful.
Nice shot, Carly! I'm cold standing here, but I just got the biggest warmth that came over with, goosebumps when I watched my baby shoot that pheasant. What a treat to go out with your family and do.
I was ready for that one too. I was like, you're not gonna get away. I've only watched like 20 of them get away. That's right, flanker of the year. So I've been on like countless hunts in my 16 years of life, but I mean, this one's gotta be one of the funnest ones there is.
Oh, take him, Carly! Hi, woo! That's my kid.
That was a good one.
That was a nice one, hon.
Thank you.
Oh, let's see what I mean. Wow, that's my baby. I'd much rather see her shoot birds than me any day.
Kids were there as hunters. They were there as hunters, so they intermingled as hunters. I mean, they love it like I love it. And your kids will too, if you do the right things with them. And taking them on 1 or 2 hunts like that, they're gonna wanna do it the rest of their life, and now you can take that and branch out and do other things with it too. You can get good goose hunts where you can still get interaction, but it's not the same as pheasant. So this is the hunt you wanna take them on. And I'm assuring you, you will have the time of your life. We have one time that we filmed that we figured we'd seen somewhere between 3,500 and 5,000 birds get up at the same time, and we have it all on film. It wasn't part of this show. It was a year where in spring Doug planted 9,000 pregnant hens on his ranch, plus the wild ones that were already there. And there was a bumper crop, to say the least. It was amazing. But go.